Welcome to Unit 2, Part 3. I'm Ms. Holland.
And I'm Mr. Valentine.
And today we're just going to show you a word problem. Jane bought a pair of shoes for $50 and 6 bracelets for $4 each. Excluding tax, how much money did she spend? Create a diagram and an equation. Now, how would that look? First of all, the first thing I need to do is figure out what is the question that I have to answer.
Well, the question I have to answer in this is, how much money does Jane spend?
Okay, so we need to make sure we understand the question. How much money did Jane spend? What is it that we already know about the problem?
Well, we do know that Jane bought a pair of shoes for $50 and that she bought 6 bracelets for $4 each.
Okay, so now that we know the information to help us solve the problem, is there a way that we can create a diagram before we start our equation?
Yes, there is a way that we can create a diagram before we make our equation.
Let's see. I'm going to start with a rectangular shaped box. Alright, and I think I'm going to go ahead and split this in the middle. And we need something to represent how much she spent. Maybe that can be the letter S.
That sounds fair. S
Okay.
for spend.
So the total amount that she spent, I'm going to go ahead and put it right here because this is going to be the total amount that she spent. Now, what do I know from the problem, Mr. Valentine?
I know that she bought a pair of shoes for $50.
Wow, $50, that's over half, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
However, we don't know. Now,
And she also bought 6 bracelets at $4 each.
okay, here's a bracelet here. Bracelet. Running out of space, aren't I? Okay, so that's a 4. Now, we have $50, and then we have 6 bracelets at $4 each. That word is very important, each, because you could have said 6 bracelets for $4.
Yep.
But that each makes a difference to let me know there's $4 per bracelet. So basically, for this right here, this will be the diagram. Here's my $50 that I spent for the shoes, and then the $4 for the bracelets each. If I was to write an equation on this diagram, Mr. Valentine, what would that equation look like?
Well, I can base my equation off of my diagram here. I know that I'm looking for her total that she spent. So she spent $50 on her pair of shoes, and I'm going to add that to the cost of my bracelets, which were 6 bracelets at $4 each. So I'm going to have 6 bracelets times 4. So my total equation would be 50 plus 6 times 4 is equal to S for how much she spent total.
Now, Mr. Valentine, I have a question. Should I have inserted parentheses right here?
Well, Ms. Holland, you could have inserted parentheses, but according to our order of operations, the parentheses would not have mattered because multiplication always comes before addition.
Always. So really the parentheses, if I did insert them, it wouldn't make much of a difference because I'm going to go to multiplication first, correct?
Correct.
Now, however, if I do insert parentheses, it's still okay. It just makes sure, it just basically lets my problem look a little easier to understand.
Right.
Okay, but I'm okay without the parentheses as well.
No.
Now, so S would equal 74. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So if I take 6 times 4, I have 24. And then I have 50 plus 24, which would give me 74.
Excellent job, Ms. Holland.
Awesome. Can we try one more?
Let's try another one.
5 friends shared $50 equally. 3 of the friends pooled their money to purchase a video game. How much money do the 3 friends have to spend? Let's see. The first thing we need to know is what is the question we have to answer?
Well, the question here is, how much money do 3 friends have to spend?
Okay, so we need to make sure we address that question.
Yes, ma'am.
What is it that we already know?
Well, we know that there's 5 friends that are sharing $50 equally, and that there's 3 friends who pooled their money together to purchase a video game.
Now let me make sure that I get a deeper understanding. If I have 5 friends and I have $50 that we're sharing equally, I know that we're splitting that, which is also another way of saying dividing that.
Yes, ma'am.
So equally tells me that I'm going to divide. So I'm going to take $50 and then I'm going to divide that amongst 5 of us. All right, once that happens, I have 3 of the friends that pulled their money together to purchase a video game, pulled together. When I think about that, I'm thinking about they combined it all together, which could basically mean add or maybe even multiply.
It could mean that.
But however, it's going to be more than one friend, so the amount's going to increase. Isn't that correct?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
So once I have 50 divided by 5, I know I'm going to get $10 each. But 3 of those friends are going to take that $10 and put them together. So instead of saying 10 plus 10 plus 10, I can multiply that by 3. Is that correct? Here I go with those parentheses again, because I could have done that
without the parentheses.
Exactly. Now, 50 divided by 5 would give me 10 times 3 will give me $30. Let me see. How much money do the 3 friends have to spend?
They have to spend a total of $30.
I did answer the question. I didn't stop at 10. Wow. All right. Let's see. Wow, look at this equation. I noticed something different about this equation. It has a
fraction bar,
which tells me that I'm going to end up dividing somewhere in this problem.
Excellent.
Now, I have my denominator at the bottom and my numerator at the top. Let's look at this problem. I think I'm going to start with the numerator because I know that whenever I have a problem like this, I need to complete that entire part before moving to the bottom or the top. Correct?
Excellent. That's exactly what we have to do.
If I was to break this problem down, I also noticed I have parentheses inside of parentheses.
Uh-oh.
Wow. I remember telling my class to always go from the innermost to the outermost. So therefore, the first part of this problem would be what?
4 times 3.
Exactly. So 4 times 3 would give me 12. Now, if I was to look at this problem, I have 2 times 12 plus 5. Now, how do I know I have times? Because whenever you see a number outside of parentheses,
it means multiplication.
It means to multiply. It doesn't have to have an extra sign.
Nope.
Sometimes it will, and sometimes it won't. So, if I stay within parentheses before I go outside of parentheses, I'm going to do 2 times 12, which is going to give me
24.
24. So, I have 24 plus 5.
That's 29.
So now, if I was to rewrite this problem, I have 29 plus 1, which is going to give me 30. So I have 30, but I'm not done with the problem because I still have the bottom part, which is 11 minus 6, which is going to give me 5. Now, I have a numerator and a denominator, which is also an improper fraction.
Excellent, it is.
So I'm going to divide 5 into 30, and I know that 30 divided by 5 equals 6. Wow.
Miss Holland.
That problem was fun. It looked hard, but it was fun.
It really did look hard, but you made it seem so simple.
How about you try one?
I am. I'm going to give this next one a try, Miss Holland. Uh-oh, there we go again. Another fraction bar there. So as Miss Holland stated, let's go ahead and start with the part that's in the numerator first. But we notice on this one, there's no parentheses. But I know my order of operations.
Oh, can we do 8 plus 6?
No!
14. Oh, yeah.
We have to do this multiplication and then this addition.
You're right.
So first, let's start with that 4 times 8, which is
32.
Excellent. And now we can add that 6, which gives us
38.
Look at that. So I can rewrite my numerator here as 38. Now, Ms. Holland, can I now go down to my denominator part?
Yes, you can, because we have our numerator complete.
Sweet. So down here in my denominator, I see that I do have parentheses this time.
Yes, we take care of that first.
So 2 times 5 is?
10.
Excellent. And so now I have 6 plus 3 plus 10.
Yes, can we rewrite that?
Yes, we can. So I can do this right here. 6 plus 3 equals?
9.
And then 9 plus 10 equals?
19.
So right here, my denominator is 19. And I can put it there.
Another improper fraction.
Hot dog.
Now I know that we can make this. We can simplify this.
Oh, let's see.
19 into 38 will give me
2.
Exactly. So my answer would be 2.
Excellent.
Wow. That is awesome.
Isis Stanfield, those 2 last problems, those were especially for you.
Good job.